Oh my God, he could keep me safe. Yeah, what was that? This is glass breaking. That sounds like Mama's door. Maybe I should lock my door and stay in here. But what about Mama? Y'all, what am I supposed to do? All right, y'all, what's up? Chapter 25, Liar, Liar. As the words sank in, a shock ran through my body like being hit by lightning. I felt frozen, like a statue, all the hair on my body standing. Darren said, Nina, they don't have the part to fix the car at the garage. Is her name Nina? Her name ain't Nina, is it? They ordered it and they're waiting for it to arrive. It'll take some time. That lady name ain't Nina. He told us they only had one car. He effing lied to us. He was probably lying to his wife right now. Right, because her name ain't even Nina. He had another car. My heart was pounding in my chest and I felt hot and cold at the same time. Felt like I was going to pass out. Allison said, right, her name is Allison. Allison said, all right, well, just call him again and chase him, okay? It's so inconvenient to be down one car. He said, I'll call him again tomorrow. She said, good night, baby. He said, good night. Y'all, that man, the liar. I looked around me. Everyone had the same look of horror on their face. Mrs. Chen said, I think we heard enough. Okay, look at us, y'all. They said, can we take a moment to appreciate how well that entire operation went? You know, maybe after graduation, instead of becoming a vet, I might join the FBI instead. I think I might have a real knack for this whole surveillance thing. I could even add this to my CV. Look at her, y'all. Mom said, oh my God, your Spanish teacher killed Faye, Gabrielle, and Jasmine. I think I'm going to be sick. Oh my God, Mama. Miss Chen said, not in this car, girl. There's a paper bag in the glove compartment. Mama. Mama. I got 3 missed calls from James. Why is my mama just laying like that? They said he got his phone back. Wait, does that mean he's... I don't know. James! James said, where are you, Jess? Why aren't you picking up? Because I'm here, boo! Okay, is your relationship with James strong enough? Of course it is. He is in love with me, period. Mom said, excuse y'all, just try to open the door. I said, you're here. He said, miss me? Yeah, boo, what you think? He said, I tried calling you as soon as they released me from custody. I have to admit, I was getting rather anxious since you weren't answering your phone. I said, I missed your calls, boo. My phone was on silent mode. We were spying on folks. Is that why you here on my doorstep? He said, yeah, I've been ringing your doorbell for 5 minutes, girl. Where'd you go? Was that May and her mom? Jess, is everything all right? Why are you trembling? I hadn't noticed until he asked me. Maybe it was the stress of the entire day and what we had just overheard. Maybe it was the relief of suddenly having James back. I clung onto his shirt even tighter. I never wanted to let him go again. Suddenly, without realizing I was going to do it, I burst into tears. James said, girl, what is it? I said, James, the black Ford, it belongs to Darren Cohen. He said, let's go inside and you can tell me everything. Okay. James said, so the lawyer argued that the anonymous tip was unreliable, since it would have been impossible for me to have been at the crime scene and the time that the person had stated. Then the DNA test result came back, proving I wasn't a match with the stains on the clothes. They had no choice but to drop the charges against me. Mom said, stains? James said, yes, there were stains on the cheerleading uniforms. Mom said, on all the uniforms? He said, yep. So James said, try not to think about it. I said, so does this mean you're back on the case? He said, yep. Now, would you mind telling me where y'all were this evening? Why y'all dressed in black? Was there a funeral? Somehow, something tells me that the 4 of you didn't go to see a late night movie. I mean, I feel James in on everything. Look at him. How May came up with the idea of putting a bug in DC's home. How we carried out the plan. And how he lied about his other car. James said, I see. I can't say I'm too happy about the way you just put your lives in danger right now. But I'm impressed. And what you've discovered is really important. Mama said, that poor woman, though. She's married to a serial killer and she don't even suspect nothing. He seems so nice and normal, and she's so pretty. Why would that man be going after Fade, Gabrielle, and Jasmine? James said, I'm a detective, not a criminal psychologist, but in my experience, while most serial killings involve sexual contact with the victim, psychological gratification is the usual motive for serial killing. Quite often, they're psychopaths who can seem normal and often quite charming. We call it the mask of sanity. According to the FBI, serial killers often seem normal, have families and a steady job. I said, what are you going to do now? He said, I'm going to put a tail on them and find that car. Okay, look at this, y'all. Is this the tail? Officer Smith said, Smith? Affirmative. Nothing's a report. Yes, sir. Okay, still looking. Captain Stottlehouse said, it's been a week since we put a tail on Cohen. Still nothing? James said, I'm afraid he hasn't made any moves yet, Captain. The captain said, James, just how certain are you that he's our guy? He said, well, we have no concrete proof, but the fact he lied about his other car already makes him dodgy as hell. And his build matches the description of the person who bought the black Ford in cash. Not to mention, his initials match what Gabrielle Mendez doodled in her book. He's definitely our best lead at the moment. The captain said, that may be so, but you know how this works. I can't put a tail on this guy forever. James said, that guy is hiding something. We'll keep telling him 24/7. We will find out what it is. And we need to find something in order to show probable cause he did it. To get a judge to issue a warrant for us to get a sample of his DNA. Stottlehouse said, what about the wife? James said, she didn't seem to know where the car really is. And if we question her, it's going to put him on alert that he's a suspect and that we're looking for his car. I'm still hoping he'll lead us to where he's hiding it, because we'll come to that point. The captain said, tell those two girls to stay away from the suspect. I don't want to hear another repeat of this spying business. What the hell were they thinking? James said, I think they felt they had to take matters into their own hands when I was taken off the case and into custody. Fiona, right. The captain said, all right, I'll keep the tail on him for one more week. But if he doesn't lead us to the car, you need to come up with something else. Now get out. Yes, Captain. Fiona said, hey, you want a coffee? Girl, shut up. No. Shut up. Okay, everybody have a good weekend. Look at the killer, y'all. I said, come on, let's get out of here, man. Darren said, oh, can the both of you stay back for a while, please? No? All right, y'all. Chapter 26, Cat and Mouse. Darren said, oh, can the both of you stay back a while, please? Oh, Lord. Is there a problem, Mr. Cohen? He said, I noticed that the both of you seem to be struggling a little recently. Look at me. What you mean, sir? He said, you're both not paying attention in class, and you both did quite badly at yesterday's quiz. I mean, why they ain't showing our faces, y'all? He said, I understand y'all still grieving and stuff. Such a terrible thing to have happened. But I'm really concerned for your grades. Perhaps you need extra tuition after school. I think that's supposed to be tutoring. Perhaps you need extra tutoring after school, not tuition. No, you can't make us stay, man. You cannot make us stay after school, sir. He said, actually, as your teacher, I'm pretty sure I can. May said, you can't make us because we're transferring schools. Come on, Jess, let's go. Look at her running out. Y'all. I said, he's so guilty. He's just playing with us now. How much longer do we have to watch him flaunting it like this? I want to give his smug, murderous face a good slap. Period. Period. May. What's wrong? She said, my parents are sending me away. What? Why? I thought they changed their minds. She said, actually, no. It's made them even more determined to send me away, now that we think it's Mr. Cohen. They're terrified, Jess. I wasn't kidding when I said I was transferring schools. This is actually my last day here. They didn't even want to let me come to school today. I had to beg them to let me come for the last time, to say goodbye to you. They're driving me down to my aunt's place in Connecticut tomorrow. I'm starting school there on Monday. Girl, what? Oh my God. May. She said, I'm so sorry, Jess. We clung on each other, sobbing. All our friends were dead. We were the only ones left. And now May was leaving too. I never felt so sad and alone in my life until today. But I knew that it was much, much better for her to be as far away from here as possible. I made myself stop crying. I said, I know you're gonna be safe there, girl. And we're gonna video call every day. And the police gonna arrest and charge DC and he'll be locked up in prison. And then you'll be back in no time. And we'll finish our senior year together. Deal? She said, deal. Period. Yeah, that's crazy. They taking my friend away. My only alive friend. Mama, everything fine. I'm still alive. I'll be in my room. Mama said, Jess, hold on. What's up? Hello? What is it? She said, Jess, I called your dad this morning. For what? Why? She said, you need to go live with your dad for a while. Excuse you? She said, he's agreed to let you stay with him, at least until this whole serial killer thing is over. Girl, I don't want to stay with that man. What you talking about? Mama said, listen to me, Jess, please. May's parents have got the right idea to send her to her aunt's place. You need to go somewhere else too. I don't have the money to move the two of us somewhere else right now. Not unless I sell the house, which would take at least a couple months to find a buyer. You know I'm supposed to start work next week at that bakery. I can finally start earning enough money to support the both of us. Your dad is living in New York right now. He's agreed to let you stay with him and his girlfriend. Not his girlfriend. I ain't going with that man. I thought, what you talking about? I don't care if he agreed to let me stay with him. The mom said, this is not a request, girl. You going and that's final. You cannot make me, mama. Can't make me. He don't even want me. He ain't even bothered to contact me since he left. I bumped into him while he was here picking up his stuff, and he pretended he ain't even see me. And plus, I ain't leaving you here alone with some psycho killer. Yeah, what is this music? The thought of leaving my home, of leaving James, was absolutely horrifying. Mama, please. She said, this is for your all good, girl. I need you to stay alive. Your dad is coming to pick you up tomorrow. No, I'm not doing it. Mama said, just where you going? Shut up, Bob. Shut up. Running out of here, running away. James. James said, Jess, is everything okay? What are you doing outside? I said, my mama going to send me to live with my daddy. He trash. I hate him. James said, I see. Do you want to come in? Yeah? Yes. That's probably what mama called it. Oh, no, that's James' phone. James said, hello? Yeah, she here. Right. Jess, your mama want to talk with you. I don't want to talk to that lady. I don't want to talk to her. James said, okay, I'll make sure she gets home safe later. James, I don't care what you and my mama got going on. I am not going back home. I told you, I hate her. And James said, she's just worried about you, girl. And she has a point. You'll be safer away from here. I said, but she want me to go live with my daddy. You know how trash he is. I told you about how trash he is. He don't even want me. Nothing I've ever done has ever been good enough for him. James said, girl, shut up. I'd like to give your dad a piece of my mind, but nevertheless, it's still better for you to live somewhere else for now. At least until we have Cohen behind bars. I said, James, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Can I live with you? He said, what? His reaction sent a dagger straight into my heart. Suddenly, I felt cold. Stupidly, tears suddenly threatened to spill from my eyes. Look at me, y'all. I don't do nothing but cry in this game. It's crazy. James said, Jess. His voice was so soft I could barely hear it. He said, do you really think your mother would be okay with it? I said, I don't care what she thinks, James. I'm 18. I'm an adult. I don't need her permission. But if you don't want me to stay with you, just say so. And he said, just wait. Look at me, y'all. Look at me running out. I ain't got nobody. I knew he was watching to make sure I went back home safely. Am I going back to my mama? It broke my heart that he didn't want me to stay with him. Look at me, y'all. That night, I cried into my pillow until it was soaked with my tears. I couldn't believe my mother was really sending me to go stay with my daddy. Tomorrow, I was gonna have to live with this awful person who had rejected me my entire existence with no May and no James. Thinking about James brought on another fresh round of tears. My logical brain tried to tell me that his reaction was typical James. He was just trying to do the right thing, the safest thing. But years of rejection by my dad had left me with a damaged self esteem, which, even though I recognized it now, was like a shadow hanging over everything, tainting everything. But why did James have to immediately brush off my question? I mean, it ain't such a bad idea, right? Oh my god, he could keep me safe. Yeah, what was that? This is glass breaking. It's Stone Cold Steve Austin in here. Maybe I just imagined it. That sounds like Mama's door. Maybe she went to the kitchen and accidentally broke something. I'm getting way too paranoid. Or maybe I'm not. Should I go check if everything is okay? Maybe I should lock my door and stay in here. But what about Mama? Y'all! What am I supposed to do? Why can't we just call James? That should be the answer. Oh, I just had a fight with James, though. Y'all, my mama is in trouble. What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to do? You know what, Mama? It's every man for himself. I'm about to lock my door and stay right up in here. Excuse me. Mama! Oh, I had to run out anyway. Oh my God! Yo! Yo! What did you do to her? Dear said, oh, she not dead. Not yet, anyway. Just knocked her out with this bat. Y'all, try to fight him and save your mom or run. Y'all, Mama, I'm sorry for you. Really sorry for you, Mama. But let's get up out of here. Oh my God, y'all!